Levi approached me in my cell. He wanted forgiveness for calling me Mask. He didn't know any better and got it from my file. That primarily consists of Sienna's diary. I need to read that file and see what they know about me so that I can create a facade for them to mistake me as, when all is according to my plan. It should seem that I'm in the midst of chaos when I'm the master of my madness. It must look like I'm a slave to it. Dr. Axel is the easiest to trick. All of these experts are. But I need to know why. Why is he doing this? What compelled him to enter my cell in the first place? Why would he help me? What has he seen that I haven't? If I know his motive, then I know what to manipulate. He asked me to help him with an exorcism by protecting him from any jinn. Out of everyone in the complex, he chose me. Is it some sort of test to see if I can be of some use to them? Prisoners of war were used as soldiers, especially when there was a low amount of troops. Levi is unaware that he's also being tested. I asked him to take me to a prolific garden in India. Something so simple, yet he was non-committal and vague. I cannot fully depend on him. I have a sense that he wants to please people. This could be leveraged in or against my favor. I'll reserve my judgment for when I receive the test's outcome. That will decide this pawn's importance. On this team are Axel and that rat Bartholomew. Just as animus as always. Levi tried to appease both of us after I tried to strike him. I haven't forgotten how he treated me when I saved over 20 people in front of his face. Nor have I forgotten Sienna's impartiality to me hurting him. The way in which she twirled her rose was hella fetching. I actually hallucinated her today. I will always have my Sienna live on inside my mangled mind. She won't betray me like the real one did. In India, I used my gifts as a sort of field test. There were some shadowy spirits and jinn lurking around. One of them even tried to pull in Levy. It was fun watching them squirm and scramble. Their suffering was splendid. I have harnessed my madness into a weapon. My magic could refine it into something far more potent. Unfortunately, this collar remains on me. I was escorted back into my cell. However, there was a change. I was to be taken to the garden and met with a fellow son of Malkav. He went by F. I know little of him. I don't trust him. After I answered his questions, I began to garden. I met this girl called Stacy. She works here as a gardener with her brother. I preach to her the virtues of Lilith, particularly the virtue of suffering, and channeling that into strength. She asked me if Lilith would be proud of what I did. I'm uncertain. She dislikes the antediluvians for murdering her children. However, I must honor both sides of my heritage. She would understand that I'm doing what is right that I lacked any context which would change what I saw as right. She would be proud of my conviction that I was willing to turn against my once allies to protect my blood. That I was willing to risk my life to protect those weaker than me, even when faced with a far stronger opponent. When she listed all the types of pain, it dawned upon me that I was experiencing all of them. It's good that I'm in so much agony. I've earned it. What kind of herald would I be if I did not practice what I preached? The garden is now made mine with the addition of the flowers I planted. So it's a perfect place for an offering. I pushed my limits further by clawing both halves of my face. I am not one who enjoys pain. It's meant to be unpleasant. I am one who enjoys enlightenment reached by pain. The adrenaline is another matter. As I was tearing across my neck, I could feel how much blood was rushing through my veins. My heart was beating so loudly and so rapidly. It was exhilarating. I felt alive. I couldn't focus on my past or on Seattle's future, only on the heartbeat and how its tune called out to Lilith. They were unsettled by me. They fear my light. That's why they need to diffuse it. They even shot me with tranquilizer darts, but they couldn't prevent me from finishing what I started. I entered a state of delirium, the pain, the drugs, the madness. So complex, so many elements, so many voices. Yet, with this vision, I may have uncovered